Hello everyone, welcome back to Python programming series. In this video, I am solving the model question paper of Python programming. And the next module, second module, let us see. Explain the string operations in Python for slicing, concatenation, repetition and comparison with suitable examples. This is asked for 8 marks, which means they have asked slicing, concatenation, repetition and comparison. 2 marks for each, slicing and all. Let us see. String operations in Python include slicing, concatenation, repetition and comparison. These operations help us access the parts of strings, join the strings, repeat the strings and compare two strings. Here slicing is used to extract the part of a string, which means I want to access the next second of part of the string means I have to use the slicing. Clear? If I want to access the first half of that string means I can also use the slicing. If I want to access the full string, then also I can use slicing. Let us see how exactly with the example. Here text is equal to Python. This is a string I have taken. Text of 0 to 3 I have taken. 0 to 3 means this is a P is a 0, Y is 1 and 2 is a T. 0 to 3 means I have to take 0, 1, 2. Clear? I should not take third index. Clear? That's why which gives PYT in the output. Clear? And text 2 is 2, which means I am accessing from second index, that is 0, 1, 2. From T, I will access the entire string. Clear? THON. Here concatenation means joining two or more strings using plus operator. Ishu plus world gives the Ishu world. Here I am using two strings. I have used the addition operator, plus operator, to add or concatenate the two strings, which means it gives the Ishu world. Hello plus Python. I am using plus operator which gives hello Python. Clear? If you observe this clearly, here there is no white space, blank space. That's why there is no separation is there. There is no blank space. If you observe here, you can see hello space Python because I have given the blank space here. That's why you can see here blank space, the space. Clear? In this case, you will get the errors. That's why be very careful while writing. In case of repetition, it creates a new string by repeating the original string multiple times using multiply operator. Let us see how exactly. Hi into 3, which gives hi without any blank space. Here I am using the multiply operator itself, multiply, which gives multiply 5 I am using. That's why it will multiply 5 times the same operator as it is. Clear with the repetition? If I want to repeat anything, how many times if I specify, it will give that. Clear with it? And the fourth one is comparison. String comparison is done using relational operators like equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. Here, Python compares strings characters by character using ASCII or Unicode values. It will compare the two strings by the ASCII values. Let us see. Apple is equal to apple, which gives true because both has the same ASCII value. Ball is greater than apple, which gives again true because B has more ASCII value than A. That's why it is true. Cat is less than dog, which gives true because C has smaller ASCII value than the D. Clear with this? And the next question is define a list, how it is different from an array Develop a Python statement to access the third element of a list. List of numbers that is given 3, 6, 9 and 12. Here, define a list they have given. A list is a collection of values stored in a single variable. Here you can see, for example, in the question only they have given. Sometimes you have to read the question twice, thrice to understand the question. In the question only you can observe, if you observe properly, in the question only you can easily find out 50% of the answer clearly. Here, example of the list is numbers is equal to 3, 6, 9, 12. This is also an example of list. List is a collection of values stored in a single variable. List can also hold the different types of data such as strings, integers or mixed types. I can use any type of data in the list. Lists are ordered, indexed and mutable, which means it is in order. If you observe here 3, 6, 9 and 12, it is in order and indexed. This is 0th index, first index, second index and third index. Clear? And mutable, which means I can change. If I want, I can change the 0th index. Clear? It is mutable. Here they have asked how it is different from an array. Let us see in tabular form, which is very clear. Here, list means I can store the different data types. I have told here, right, this integers, strings, mixed data types, anything I can use in the list. But in array, it is store only one type of data, which is disadvantage in arrays. And list means it is more flexible, which means I can store any type of data, which means very flexible, right? I can store anything in the list. And after that, array, it is very less flexible because I can store only one type of data at a time. Clear? After that, list is a slower for calculations because different types of data I have stored in single list means it is very difficult for the calculations. That's why slower for calculations. Faster for calculations because I have used only one type of data. Uses more memory. List uses more memory. Here it uses very less memory. We use built-in Python methods. Built-in Python functions, everything are available in list. In array, from array module or numpy, built-in functions are there. We have to take from array module or numpy. After that, general purpose storage. List is a general purpose storage and list is a array is a numerical and scientific work. Clear? This is how list and array are different from each other. Here they have asked a question that develop a Python statement to access the third element of a list. They have given the list nums is equal to 3, 6, 9 and 12. Numbers is equal to 3, 6, 9, 12. We have to access the third element. Third element means 1, 2, 3. This is a 9 is the third element, which means second index, 0th index is a 3, first index is a 6 and second index is a 9. Clear? This is the third element and second index. Clear? The statement is numbers of 2. I want to access the second index, right? In list, if I want to access anything, I have to take by using index value. I can access by using index value. That's why I have to find out the index, which index it is there. By using the index value, I can easily access the particular element in the list. Clear with it? And the next question is develop a program to count the number of words in a given line of text. We have to write a code to count the number of words present in a given line of text. Here we have used count to find how many words are present in a given line of text. After that we have used split method. If you observe here, line dot split, I have used split method. It is used to break the sentence into separate words. It divides the text whenever a space is found. The result is a list containing all the words. The length function is used to count how many words are there in the list. Here I have used the length function to find how many words are there in the list. For example, I have taken the line is equal to Python is fun. This is the line. I have to count how many number of words are there in the given line of text. Here words is equal to line dot splitting. I am using split method here. Count is equal to length of words. It will calculate how many words are there in the given line. Clear? Here count stores the total number of words. Here it is stored the total number of words. Clear? The output is 3 because we have 3 words. Clear with it? And the next question is explain mutability in lists. Illustrate the difference between modifying a list and creating clone of it using examples. Here, what is mutability? Mutability in list means that the element of a list can be changed after the list is created, which means a list can be changed after creation also. That is mutability in list. We can add, which means changing means we can add an element, remove an element, modify elements directly present in the list, which is mutability. Which I cannot change means that is immutability. For example, shrink. Here they have asked the difference between modifying a list and creating a clone of it. Here let us see. Modifying a list means changes the original list directly, which means the original list is changed. Cloning a list means creates a new separate list. It will create a separate new list. Here, modifying a list means original list gets updated. The same list, original list, it will update it. Cloning a list means original list remains unchanged, but it will create one more list, same as the original. For example, A is equal to 1 to 3 I have taken. I am changing the 0th index here to 9. I am changing the 0th index from 1 to 9. Here it will become 9 to 3. If you observe, the 0th index is changed from 1 to 9. Clear with modifying a list? Here just I have modified a list. Here I am cloning a list. Let us see. A is equal to 1 to 3 I have taken. B is equal to exactly. If I write like this, I am cloning a list. After that, I am changing B of 0 is equal to 9. In B, 0th index I am changing to 9. Whenever I change B, A doesn't affected by that. That's why A stays same, that is 1, 2, 3. If I modify the cloned list, it is not affected to the original list. Clear? One list in memory. Here only one list is there in memory, that because I am modifying the same list. Here two different lists are there in the memory because cloning. When you want to change the same list, here modifying takes place when you want to change the same list. When you want a safe copy without affecting original. When you want the same copy of that original and that should not affect the original, then go with the cloning a list. Here I have explained these examples in detail. Go through that once again. And the next question is, develop a Python program to check if a string is a palindrome using slicing. This is asked for 6 marks. Let us see, a palindrome is a string that reads the same forward and backward. Palindrome is a string that reads the same forward and backward. If I am reading in the forward, it is madam, and backward also it is madam. Clear? Refer, level, those are all the examples for palindrome. We can check this using slicing by reversing the string with slice. By using this, we can easily whether the given string is palindrome or not. Let us see, read the string. First you have to read the string. Reverse it using slicing. Here reverse is equal to text. I have taken this to reverse that string. After that, compare the original string with the reversed string. You have to compare. I am using if text is equal to reverse. The text is equal to reverse. After that, if both are equal, it is palindrome. If both are equal, if this is true, then print palindrome. Else, if it is not equal, print not a palindrome. Clear with it? This checks whether the string is palindrome using slicing. And the next question is, develop a program that takes a list of numbers and returns a new list containing only even numbers. We have to take a list of numbers and it has to return new list containing only even numbers. This is asked for 6 marks. A program can take list of numbers here in the starting, check each number and select only those that are even. You have to select only those are even numbers. And even numbers is divisible by 2. This is the condition we have to use. We create a new list to store the only even numbers. We have to create new list and store there. Whatever the numbers are divisible by 2, which means even numbers. Here we have some steps. Start with the list of numbers. I am taking for example numbers is equal to 3, 6, 8, 11 and 14. This is the number of list. After that, create an empty list to show the even numbers. I am creating the empty list, that is evens. That is empty list initially to store the even numbers. This is to store the even numbers. Use a loop to check each number. I am using for loop to go and check each number. That is which is divisible by 2. If it is divisible by 2, that is even and it is stored in the evens list. Clear? If the number is divisible by 2, add it to the new list. If it is divisible by 2, which means it is even and it is stored in the evens list. Evens dot append. Here I am using append function, which means it is added at the end of the list. Clear? This list evens will contain only even numbers, which is 6, 8 and 14. If you observe here, 6, 8 and 14 are the even numbers present and it is stored in the evens. Clear with it?